Oh my gosh. Hello. Yes, we're doing an early stream. Cuz it's my day off. So, usually I stream like I do it so that way I stream on a day that I work. So that way when I get home, then I can like do like a nighttime stream and then go to sleep. But I was like, let's switch it up. Probably not for the next few weeks, but like just for right now, I'm like, okay, I want to kind of switch it up. Yes, day off as well. I'm like, let's go. And I got my favorite green tea because I finally went to the store and could buy it. Oh, no, you're good. We enjoy sarcasm here. You're completely fine. Alrighty, let me turn back on my Switch because it falls asleep. It feels like it falls asleep so freaking fast, and I'm like, bruh, I'm like, wake up. But yes, hello, hello. How's it going, Zach? Oh wait, how do I do this? Oh, resume game. Oh, it's 8:30 a.m. there. Dang. Hold up, hold up. What am I? What am I doing? What am I? What am I? Oh, oh, what is happening? Hold on. It's frozen! No. Okay, one sec. I have to, like, close this and, like, go back in. So let me just... Wow. Oh, you just woke up? Dang. Yeah, it's, like, 2:30 here, so... Oof. It is the afternoon, so I am chilling. Yeah, I do want to stream some Pokemon games. I just have to figure out which ones, because some of them I've already finished, and I don't really want to restart. So I'm like, oof. But I would like to stream some Pokemon games. I do want to stream Arceus. I think I'm just gonna restart the entire game. Sword and Shield, I've already played and finished, so I'm like, I don't really want to go through it again. And there's nothing for me really to do that I want to do. I'm trying to think of like what other games, because I feel like I don't have that many like Pokemon games for the Switch. I do want to get some more, so I'm hoping I can find some like some for pretty cheap so I can actually play them because I don't want to break my bank. I do not have Scarlet and Violet. That is one that I do want. At first, I was like a little iffy just because I've heard like there was a lot of bugs and stuff. But from what I've seen, it's not too bad. So that's one that I would like to play, but I have to buy it. So I'm like waiting for the price to go down. Yes, I love the grass starter, Sprigatito. Yes, I have the freaking Build-A-Bear of Sprigatito. It's my favorite. I'm like I already know I'm picking Sprigatito 100% for Scarlet and Violet. I, I don't care. It's so cute. Ah yes, tea. I realized how much green I have in my room. Like, I mean, so my room is kind of like chaotic. It's like organized chaos. That's how I explain it to people. But it's like pastels, but it's like pink and purple and then green. Um, and it's like I feel like I just keep buying more green stuff, and I'm like, bruh. But let me see. Yeah, no, I'm so glad that it's she's not the same as Ash because I would have been kind of mad. Not gonna lie to you, because oh, I need to switch screens. What's that? Okay, there we go. But yeah, I was really nervous that they were just gonna make her personality or like her goals kind of the same, and I'm hoping like as far as I know, I don't really know her goals, but I do hope that she like truly is her own person. And you know, I'm not gonna be like, oh no, she has to become the Pokemon master. I don't care. Like, I want to cheer on a character, you know, that has their own, you know, goals and ambitions, regardless of whether it meets my standards or not. Like, if they're excited about it and, you know, determined with it, then I want to see them, you know, accomplish their goals. So I'm hoping she's, you know, a character that everybody gets to love, just as much as Ash. My Discord? I don't think I even have it on. I think I have it on streamer mode. I don't even have the app on, like, on my PC right now. So, but I can double check. But I'm pretty sure I closed it. It may be showing, like, on my Switch, because, like, I have my, what is it? I think I have my Switch connected to my Discord. But, oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, you're good. You can send it. I don't have my Discord open on my PC, so nah, you're good. And I think I usually have my notifications off anyway, like muted anyway. So yeah, you're completely good. Yeah, that's one of those things, like, especially when I started streaming, I was like, oh crap. I didn't realize how many sounds my, like, laptop made. And I was like, wait, I gotta, I gotta mute this, because, like, that's gonna be freaking annoying. So that was one of the first things I figured out how to do. Um, so yeah, you should be all good. But I know, I think I have, like, for my Discord, I think my friends can see what, like, I'm doing on my Switch, because I think one of my friends, because I forgot I had it on, or I had my Switch connected to Discord, and I was just watching Crunchyroll, and it showed what show I was watching, and, like, the episode and the timestamp, and I was like, what? um, and I mean, I wasn't like, oh my gosh, terrified or anything like that, but it was just like, I forgot, and then I was like, oh yeah. Because one of my friends was like asking, they were like, is that show good? And I was like, what? You can see what I'm watching? And then I realized, but it was just really funny. But yeah, so I have that on, but it's not like, I don't really mind. Gotcha, Zach. Yeah, I'll definitely do that after stream. I just like, because I was like, oh, you know, I'll do it, like I was gonna do it yesterday, and then I forgot I had an event yesterday, and I was like, frick, and then I didn't get home until like late at night, and then I had to work the next morning, or actually no, wait, no I didn't, because this is my day off. Oh my gosh, I'm tired. If you can't tell. But yeah, I'll definitely go through it and like read it and change anything that I feel like needs changing. Oh, oh, I thought I missed the spot. I was like, oh, there we go. Gotcha. Yeah, I gotta catch up. I'm like, on like server stuff. I'm like so out of touch. I feel like I used to be really good at it. Like really good at like keeping on top of stuff, and then I like just kind of fell off the earth for a little bit. So I'm like getting back into it. Let's see. Oh, ah. I keep doing that. Dang it. Oh, gotcha, Zach. Yeep, yeep. No, yeah. I mean, if you remind me, that helps because I feel like I have so much going on that a lot of times I'll just forget. Like, I'll see a message or something, and I'll, you know, be at work or something and be like, oh, I'll, you know, wait to respond to it because I'm at work. And then I forget. So a lot of times it's just me forgetting. So I don't mind reminders because I know that I need them. I am a very forgetful person. So yeah. Yeah. Lore focus is really good. I love learning different lore about like characters, and like world building is really important as well. So it's good that you're doing that because I know a lot of stories like do it kind of backwards, which is fine when done right. But I know sometimes they'll like just be like, oh well, this is the way it is because that's just how it is, and then all of a sudden they change their own rules, but they won't say why. It's like very confusing story wise. So yeah, I think definitely having the focus be more on lore and like world building before you even get to the like characters is really good. Yeah. There you go. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. I will say though, I love like prequel type stuff. When done right. Cuz there are some movies that I'm like why? Like you could tell it was like a cash grab. But some of them do genuinely well. And I really really enjoy it, but prequels have to be done right, otherwise they're just not enjoyable. What? Frick. There we go. I keep accidentally hitting the D-pad and then like changing the view. I'm like, oh, well. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. I like try. I mean, obviously, I have to read it in order to revise it and stuff, but I try to kind of read some of it through, so that way I can kind of get like a feel for the characters and kind of the way they talk and their experiences and kind of edit it accordingly. Because it's kind of important. You want your characters to sound the way that they should sound. But whoa, I'm zooming. I'm zooming too much. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I guess I'm trying to think. How long ago was that? Or would that be like kind of like spoilers? It was kind of like similar to what I wouldn't say what's like taught in the schools, but like what a lot of people think like 100 BC and stuff was like, kind of like that, just not technically with humans. Oh, okay, gotcha. So yeah, that's similar to like, I don't even know what it's freaking called. Because I don't really get into the whole, like evolution thing and like cavemen and stuff. Like it's fun to think about, but I'm like, I don't. I mean, it would make sense, but at the same time, I don't really dig into it because I'm like, it's not really my problem anymore. But I'm like, like it's interesting to kind of, or I guess it would be interesting to kind of see where they came from and where they're at now and see how like advanced they are now, at least in like your story. Whoa. So do they have like their own language, or was it like one of those things where like they used to have their own language and then they kind of adapted English or something as their primary language, and like the like newest generations have forgotten that language or something? Because I'm like, I just thought about that. I'm like, would they know a different language? Ah, there we go. Oh, okay, gotcha. Dang, not gonna lie, the Flintstones, they were pretty advanced. Like, if you really think about it, like, they had freaking cars. I mean, granted, they had to kind of, like, run. But, like, they had, like, cars and, like, wheels and stuff. I'm like, hey, yo. Oh, frick. Oh. Ow. There we go. Dang, I want to do more cosplay stuff. I'm just like, I'm planning on it tonight, but it really honestly depends on my energy levels. So I'm like, I do want to do, like, I have so many plans for cosplays, but I have to actually make them. And then I'm going to a con in like June, July-ish. So I'm like, I only got like how much time? Like a month or two? So I'm like crying. But yeah, I'll probably record some stuff and take pictures tonight if I feel up to it for cosplay, but I have to finish my taxes. I've been like struggling with them the past a couple of days and I'm like, ugh. So, but I should be able to finish it tonight. So I'm happy. I'll be done with them. I don't have to worry about it for another year. It's like, I think for me, for taxes, it's like, I don't want to say bittersweet, because that sounds kind of weird when you're talking about taxes, but like, it is kind of bittersweet, because it's like, on one hand, well, I guess it's a double-edged sword. It's like, on one hand, I, you know, am filing these taxes, and like, I have to type in all the stuff. I got to keep track of my mail, so that way I can type in the right stuff. And then, at the same time, you know, like, I think last year, I didn't get, like, a tax return or anything. I just had to, like, pay, because I, like, moved the year prior, and I was like, bro, so I got no money, but I should be getting money back this time, so I'm like, hey, let's go, now I can manage to pay more bills. Being an adult it's so great, it's amazing. Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh, they had universal translators? Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, let me see. Was it the one that you were talking about, last stream? Because if so, then yes, I did see it. Oh, you know what? I'm like trying to figure out. Oh, that's a lot. You know what? I think I'm gonna make it look more like shelves. Okay, then yeah. Yeah, I did see it. Wow. Oh, nice. It's so nice when like you like get a commission from somebody and like it's not necessarily that you're like not expecting much, but like it's more of like you give them a description and everything and then they like exceed your expectations and it's like it's insane, it's amazing. It's like, oh my gosh. Oh frick. Like, I love when that happens. It makes me so happy. I'm like, not that I'm ever not expecting anything from, you know, the people I commission, but like, it just, I don't know. It's like, it's one thing to see it in your head. It's another thing to see it on, you know, paper or digitally. It's so cool. Oh, okay. It's one of those. Okay, yeah. I have seen a lot of those. I tried to do some of them or like participate in some of them. But I always was like it was always the deadline and so I would miss it or like they wouldn't be able to get to my OC and I was like it's fine. It's fine. We're chilling. But so I've kind of stopped trying to participate in them unless it's like a style that I really like or just something like really stupid that I really like. Um, but yeah, I have seen those. No, now. I guess technically I could break these. There's no point in not breaking them because I'm gonna break them anyway. Let me just Then I'm gonna have to fix this because I don't. Because it feels like now there's too many books, which sounds hilarious because this is supposed to be a library, but like I feel like I need to add like quote unquote shelves. Oh wait, I think I have an idea. Hold on. I don't know if this is actually gonna work though. Yeah. Oh, I went to the dollar store like I think like a couple hours ago. Because I had to get like a new like loofah and stuff. Because mine freaking broke, and I was like, bro, what? But I found these like little what are they? Little like Minecraft figures. And they had one for Steve. They had an Ender Dragon one, which honestly I didn't really like, so I didn't get it. And then they had a pig, a creeper, and an Enderman. And I got the creeper and the Enderman and the pig. And I'm so happy. Like, I forgot to put the Enderman on my desk because I was like, it made me think of the freaking all the Endermen that were in the library before. But now I'm like, dang. I'm like, I don't know where they went. I mean, I guess they finally listened to me. But now I'm kind of sad. Let's see. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Yeah, I wouldn't do like the what is it called? Like the if you respond with your OC, I'll draw your OC type of thing. I usually participate in it, like I'll send a picture of my OC, but I don't like actually do the artwork myself because no. I'm like, I know, especially because I know how people can get. I have seen, people who get kind of aggressive and are like, oh, is this still too late? And they keep like tweeting and stuff, and it's like, dude, calm down. Let's see. That's fair, yeah. I have specific artists that I really like. There's one artist that I want to get a commission from really bad, but like their comms are not open. So, and I'm really sad. But I get it. Like they've been kind of offline for a while and whatnot. So it's like I get it. Especially because everybody has their own lives. But I'm like, what are your comms opening? I'm like, I literally don't care how much you charge. I just really want to print, or not a print, but like a commission of my character because I just really like their style. And I'm like, I want to see what I would look like in that style, please and thank you. But obviously you don't want to pressure any artists or be like, hey, when are you coming back and blah 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 blah, because that's rude. So I'm just kind of waiting and hoping that they'll come back at some point so I can get a commission from them, because I'm like, that would be the best day ever. It would be amazing if it was like right near my birthday or like in my birthday month. I would probably cry, but I guess we'll have to see. Like, I think what I'm gonna start doing is get like a commission like on my birthday or like around my birthday every year, because I did that last year and it was just really fun because it was something that was unique to me and me alone. So it's different than like going to the store and buying myself something. It was like oh, I actually, went out, talked to somebody and asked them for something and paid them. And I got something cool out of it that only I have. And it's like, it just makes me so happy. I'm like, ee. Um, but so I think I'm gonna start doing that every year. Just picking an artist. It may be the same artist. It just depends on what I would like. But like, I just love like not doing commissions, but like commissioning people for stuff. It's mostly like OCs and stuff because I'm like, e. I love getting commissions of myself, but yeah, I haven't gotten any commissions in a while just because I got bills, and I can't afford to just be like, hey, let me just drop like $80 on a commission, so we're not doing that. But I should be able to get a commission this year. I'm hoping, because I would like more artwork. Not even just like to put up, but just for personal use, because I like looking at art. I follow way too many artists though. Like I lose track of it, and I'm like, who's this again? I'm like, oh right. It's like, but I genuinely like a lot of people's art, and it's really hard because I'm like, I want to follow them so I can like kind of see what they're up to, see what they do and stuff. Not even because I want to commission them, but just because I really just enjoy art. I don't consider myself an artist. I can draw somewhat. I can draw stupid stuff, but that's about it. Like I can do like memes and stuff. I think I drew like myself as the freaking surprise Pikachu meme and like stuff like that, basic stuff like that. I can draw, but like anything else, not really. But I do want to draw more so I can do my own like assets and stuff like that. Um, but it's hard. It's not for the faint of heart. I'm like, even just drawing like a stupid meme it takes me like 4 hours sometimes, and I'm like, rip, this freaking this sucks. But I mean, it's fun, like especially once I'm done with it. I do want to draw more like cats, because I draw like cat heads specifically, just little like chonky cats. So I do want to draw more of those. But again, it still takes a while because a lot of them are like character themed. So I have to look at the character and like draw some, not similarities. What's the word? Like characteristics onto the cat, and that takes a hot minute. I'm one of those people that makes a physical sketch and then just kind of like scans it in or like takes a picture and like puts it into the I use Ibis Paint X, so I put it in Ibis Paint X and then extract the line art and just use that. Or I guess technically it's still a sketch, but it like calls it line art, but I'm like, that's still just a sketch. But I'll transfer like the line art onto there and then draw over that, so I have the line art on there, if that makes sense. And then I just kind of do my coloring and stuff, so it's like, yippee. But I do want to do more of that, especially because I'm like, I feel like there's so many more Genshin characters now, because I think originally I was doing drawings of like Genshin characters as cats, and then I stopped, so I'm like, I do want to get back on that, but it's like, it takes a while, I'm not gonna lie. That's why I don't think I'd ever open commissions, regardless of whether I can do like joke commissions or not. I'm like, I don't even think my joke commissions would be good, so I'm like, I'm gonna just keep this as a personal project. If I make something that somebody wants to use, like by all means use it, but otherwise I'm like, I don't really do commissions, and I don't think I ever will, just because I'm not super confident in my abilities, so I don't want to go out there and be like, oh yeah, I could do that, and then be like, actually, newsflash, I can't do that. So I'd rather save myself the time and just not open commissions. But I mean, who knows? I'm still trying to do like drawing for my Discord, like the little, because you have like the icons, I think, and then you have the reactive images, and I want to make a reactive image. I do have a reactive image, but I have to update it, because it's not, like, character-wise, it's not accurate, so I have to change it a little bit. But I do want to redo that, so I can have a reactive image. But I'm like, love how I'm putting all of these in, and I'm gonna like have to break like over half of these just to make it look like shelves and stuff. So I'm like, oh, rip. All that time wasted. I mean, it's not that long, but... Oh, frick. I broke the floor. Again. No. Not gonna lie, I've been really wanting to rewatch Howl's Moving Castle again. Not like I don't do every year. I watch it like almost every year anyway. But I'm like, specifically right now, I don't know why, but I'm like, I really want to watch it. I mean, it's such a good movie. Like, oof, I love it. It's like one of my favorites. I'm not a big romance person. I don't think I talked about this yet, but like, I'm not a big romance person. I don't really like, I don't really look into the romance genre, if that makes sense. And I don't really look into what is it, like shoujo a lot, except for Fruits Basket. Fruits Basket I like actively seek out. But other than that, I typically don't watch a lot of shoujo or romance. Aha, I knew you were there. Anyway, do not teleport in front of me, I will cry. But anyway, what was I saying? I was talking about shoujo. But yeah, so shoujo, anime, and romance I don't typically watch. I'm more of like, you know, shonen anime, stuff like that. More action oriented media and like anime. Also, welcome Zach back. Wait, oh my gosh, welcome back, Zach. What the freak? I swear I'm not. What the? That okay. First of all, I have not done that in a freaking while. Like, I used to switch my words all the time. I don't know why it started again now. That... Oh my gosh. I swear I'm not that tired. Holy frick. Anyway, I was just talking about how I don't really watch a lot of shoujo, or, yeah, shoujo. Or, like, romance. I'm not really a big person on that, but I do get into moods where I want to watch shoujo or romance anime specifically, but I typically don't look into it, or I don't like watch it. Yeah, as long as it's not like, you know, too personal, that's fine. Okay. Oh my gosh. I knew you were gonna freaking do that. Why are you the way that you are? Bruh. No. Don't talk to me. I will not accept your apology. There we go. Ah. Now I gotta get some more. Got some more green too. Bro, when I tell you this green tea is my favorite, oh my gosh, it's amazing. Like, I love it so much. It just makes me so happy. It's like, that's how I know summer is approaching, because that's when I usually drink it the most. And I'm like, I'm so excited. Like, I've gotten some CDs for my car too, because I have a CD player, because my car is kind of old. But I'm like so happy that I still have one, because I'm like, I can just like turn it on, and I don't know, it's just different. And then especially when I get like an iced coffee or an iced tea, I get so excited. I'm like, it's summer, even though it's not. I'm delusional, if you haven't noticed. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, okay. I didn't even know about it, so I really have no opinion on it. Um, but it sucks that you didn't really enjoy it. Yeah, I haven't really been in the, like, I haven't really watched or kept up with Ben 10 a lot. Mostly just the original Ben 10 and Alien Force. Those are the only ones that I've really watched, because I wasn't a big fan of anything after that. So let's see. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah. I mean, I guess you do what's best for you, and if, unfollowing them was what was best, then it is what it is, It's unfortunate that, some people do, talk about that. I mean, even as like a joke, sometimes I'm like, it's kind of off-putting. And I feel like if people joke about it too often, then I'm like, okay, that's enough, Um, it's definitely not everybody's cup of tea. I know it's not mine, so I try and stay away from that. Which is good for you that you decided, okay, I don't really want to have this vibe in my life right now. But yeah. Oh, you did enjoy the other four ultimates? That's good. Yeah. Here, unfortunately, it is not illegal. So especially when you get into like the cities and stuff, or cities, you get into like the main areas, like more populated areas. There's a lot of people that do it, and it's like unfortunate because it smells awful. But it's like, sometimes people do it, and it's like kind of frustrating, but what can you do? Yeah, no, I don't really like, a lot of people I know are not fans of that, because like, you don't need that kind of stuff. You don't need, any drugs or anything. I know sometimes addiction is like hereditary, which makes sense, but and addiction is a serious thing. Not even just with that, but like just in general, with alcohol. I mean, caffeine is an addiction. I kind of have a caffeine addiction. But in more serious cases, like with drugs and alcohol and stuff, it's like that's what helps people. Which from the outside looking in, we're like, no, that's not. Why would you do that? You're destroying yourself, and you're inconveniencing other people. Like, what are you doing? But in their eyes, it's like that's what brings them joy. That's what makes them feel better about themselves, unfortunately. But yeah, of course. Yeah, it's unfortunate. And it's unfortunate that like a lot of times people are surrounded by that and just kind of have to accept it at times, because it's like, you don't want to start fights just because, somebody is, addicted to something, or like investing in something that you don't particularly agree with. And it sucks because it's like you want to help people. You want to say, hey, I don't recommend doing that. That's not good for you. But the problem is, a lot of people know it's not good for them and do it anyway, and are very much like YOLO, you know. And I'm like, that's not great, you know. It's like, if I'm saying YOLO, then it's gotta be for like skydiving or something, not like destroying my freaking lungs or my body. Like if I'm gonna say YOLO to anything, it's gonna be like something crazy like that I possibly could die. But like, hey, at least I'll have this experience. Like, what experience are you gonna have from being addicted to something? You know, yeah, got up early in the morning, after that crazy party that I don't even remember, and threw up. Great times. Like, really? I don't know about that. But again, there's like, I mean, everybody has their own opinion. Everybody, has free will. Doesn't mean you should. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should, or you should take advantage of it. But again, it's the same thing with like anything. Anything could honestly be an addiction. There is the saying that I think about a lot, which is, too much of a good thing, which I think a lot of people forget about. Like, it's not even just about, being addicted to alcohol or drugs. It's like, it can honestly be anything. So it's like, we have to be careful in that aspect as well, that we're not obsessing over something, even if it's something that we enjoy, because there is too much of a good thing. And I'm like, I constantly have to remind myself of that, because I noticed I've been getting really, kind of sugar hungry, if that makes sense. I'm not necessarily addicted to sugar, but I know how I can get with sugar, especially if it's like easy access, like if I have ice cream or like cookies and stuff. And so I've been really trying to watch myself a lot more, because I know how I can get. But yeah, yep. Yeah, like, okay. So I understand, especially with like in like, I don't want to say Japanese culture, but like, just, you see a lot in anime that, black characters have big lips, and like, I understand where they're coming from with that, and I'm not necessarily like mad at it, because a lot of times it's not supposed to be funny, or they're not trying to make it funny. They just genuinely, that's how they, that's how certain people see black people. So I understand where that, comes from, but at the same time, yeah, I agree. Like, you don't have to draw them with big lips. Like, not all of us have big lips like that. Like, I mean, compared to a lot of other, people, we probably do, but it's not like, comically big, if that makes sense. Um, exactly, yeah. That's exactly right. It's like, you don't need to, have all these exaggerated features just to show somebody's ethnicity. Because a lot of times that's not how a lot of us, look. There's different skin tones. Some people are darker than others, and there's nothing wrong with that. You could have a lighter skinned character and they still be black. It's not like, oh, immediately, they're a different race just because, oh, they're not quote unquote black enough. I hate when people say that, because it's like, there's really no defining who is black and who's not. So it's like, and I say that in a way, not like, oh, anybody can be black, like, obviously not, but like, if you were born into a black household, or you're mixed, and you want to identify as black, like, there's no issue with that. Like, it's not like, oh no, you can't, or oh no, you're too pale or whatever. Like, that's so dumb. I'm like, I've seen many, different people of color who are like lighter than I am. Like, I'm not very dark, but they're lighter than I am, and they're black. So it's like, it's not so cut and dry. Exactly. Yeah, like when I went to Japan, a lot of people there, because like, there's this whole stigma that, oh, Japanese people are very pale and stuff like that. That comes from the beauty standards that Japan has. A lot of times they think, pale skin and like long black hair is really pretty. It's very beautiful. And I think bright eyes as well, or like light eyes, like eye color. Um, but no, I went to when I went to Japan, a lot of people, they had tans. I was like, they were like the same color as me or almost the same color as me, so I did not stand out because that was one of the things that I was like, I don't know, like it wasn't that I was nervous about going to Japan, and being black, but it was like I feel like I'm gonna stick out because I'm, a darker skin tone. But no, like a lot of people were my same color, maybe a little bit lighter, and I like honestly fit right in. Um, yeah, I have been to Japan. It was like 2019. I went for 2 weeks with my school at the time, and it was really fun. I really really enjoyed it, and I really want to go back. But like it's expensive. But yeah, one day I want to go back because it's an amazing place to be, or at least to like visit. Obviously I haven't lived there, so and I know that's really different, especially as a foreigner. But yeah, last time I went, it was really fun. It was before COVID, like literally right before, so I got really lucky because I think everything shut down like the summer that I got back. Or not the summer. I think I left the summer, but that following summer, like that next year, that's when everything shut down, and I was like, dang, dodged a bullet there. But yeah, it's like it's not so cut and dry when it comes to the way that people look, which is a good thing, Um, like you just never know. Like, and I don't want to be the type of person that's like trying to guess what race you are or anything like that. Like, because honestly, I'm not pressed about it. Like, it's not that I don't care, but it's like I could care less because I'm like, I just want to know the person, I don't really care about, oh, are you, black, or are you white, or are you Asian, I'm like, if you're a cool person, you're a cool person. It has nothing to do with, your skin tone, or your skin color. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. And I don't see anything wrong with that. Like a lot of my friends will ask me like questions because they don't know a whole lot about, the way I grew up and my hair type, my hair texture, like how to like I think one of my friends had asked me, they were like, well, how often do you wash your hair? How do you detangle that? And stuff like that because they genuinely were curious. I don't mind when people ask me questions like that because I mean, I'm chilling. That's just daily life for me. But if I can, help people to understand more, and they're genuinely curious about it, and they're humble enough to ask, of course I'm gonna tell them. Yeah, it's all about, the mindset and like the intent, I think. Because it's like I want to know about different cultures, so why wouldn't I, want to tell other people about my culture and whatnot. Let's see. Yeah, no, I totally got you. Yeah, because I feel like anime characters are not necessarily even like I don't want to say they're not Japanese, but they're kind of not. Like or at least some of them aren't. Like there are some anime that take place like not in Japan. Um okay, I'm going to bring this up and I'm going to bring this up once. Once. Um but this was the first thing that popped into my mind as far as like anime goes that doesn't take place in Japan. Banana Fish. It does not take place in Japan. It takes place in New York, I believe. There are some like Japanese characters in there, but even like the like quote unquote American characters, I mean they look like anime characters. They don't. change, if that makes sense. But yeah, they don't really look westernized much, except for maybe the black people in the show. But like other than that, like they kind of all, you know, have that same look to them. But I think a lot of times with like anime and stuff, it's like some of the characters aren't even Japanese. You know, it still depends on where it takes place. They could be speaking, you know, Japanese, and like be in like America or something, or somewhere completely different, and like look like every other anime character, but be like, oh yeah, I'm American. Like, so, but yeah, I totally got you on that. Like, I feel like there should be a lot more diversity, not even just like, oh, hair color wise or anything like that, but like just in general, I feel like there does need to be more diversity in style, for different characters. But I get it, because like finding your style is hard, when it comes to, you know, drawing and whatnot. And it can be really hard if you don't have like a similar character base to like animate from and everything. So I get it. Like, I understand from a logistical point, why they kind of like all anime characters kind of look the same, or have the same kind of, not energy, but like the same kind of look. Because yeah, but yeah, no, it's cool though that you know, really wanted Hiroko to look more, you know, Asian, and not like the anime quote unquote version of Asian, but like just genuinely like looking at real people and taking, you know, features from that. I think that's really good. Right, right, yeah. I feel like, yeah, I feel like with cartoons, they're just like you can tell, like the style is, like you can tell if a character is from a specific show because of the style, but it's not like they all look the exact same. But yeah, no, I never liked that either. I'm like, it's kind of stereotypical. And I'm like, I don't like that. Um, but yeah, I totally got you on that. Ah, frick. Now. Oh. I will say though about like anime characters, apparently they were modeled after like cats, which makes a lot of sense. So they're not even supposed to be like modeled after people, like in general. It's just cats, and I'm like, what? But now that I think about it, it makes a lot more sense. And I'm like, now, like, anytime I watch anime, like, that's all I think about. And I'm like, I see it now. My eyes have been opened. Right. And it's not like stereotypical Japanese look either. Like, they have their own features. And I think a lot of the time I feel like it's kind of like the clothing that they wear that makes me think, oh yeah, they're, you know, they're Japanese, or they're this race. It's because of more so their style and their clothes and their, you know, demeanor, rather than what they look like, if that makes sense. But I feel like there definitely does need to be a healthy balance of both for characters, with different, you know, ethnicities and whatnot. Ah, frick. Oh, I missed. Let's see. Yeah, I did see that. I was like, big oof. I mean, I personally still love Iroh. Like, he's just such a great character. Like, he's one of my favorite characters. And I'm like, I would love to write a character that's similar to him, because he's just so great. you know, despite all of the stuff that he's done and that he's had to go through, the fact that he's still, you know, thinking in a way that, ooh, I didn't like this out. Yeah, no, yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah. Like, despite what he's, you know, gone through and even just what he's done and had to endure, like, the fact that he's still patient and that he's still, you know, he understands where people are coming from and he understands their hurt, but he never puts his own emotions into things, if that makes sense. I'm like, everybody needs an Iroh, like, for real. I'm like, I know I do. Ooh. Gotcha, Zach. Have a safe trip home. Oh, crap. Trying to see. The way he was looking around, why were you looking like that? You like the books? There's too many. I need to like make it less cluttered. Oh, definitely. I would love to have green tea with Iroh. Like, that would be amazing. I would probably cry. I think I actually do have like a boba tea like cup that has like Iroh on it, and I don't use it as much as I used to, but like I used to live off of that cup. But I'm like, I'll have to break it out at some time. Maybe when I get like some tea, because I'll go to Kung Fu Tea and get like a green tea, but they always give me too much popping boba, so a lot of times I'll just brew some more tea and then put the popping boba in that tea with maybe some lemonade and then I make it last another day. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll get some like tea with some popping boba and then just make some fresh tea for the rest of the popping boba, because I always have some left over. Ah, crap. Other way. Other way. There you go. Yeah, I know. I'm like, I wish, you know, he could try all the tea that we have now. Because I think he would, like, have a field day with it. It'd be cool if they could do, like... Because I know they're making another series, which I'm really excited about, because the Avatar is going to be a freaking earthbender. And I'm like, let's go! Because I'm an earthbender. Like, I think I took like an official quiz or something, if there is one. If not, I just took a bunch of other quizzes and then kind of tallied up all of the like, what is it called, the results that I got. And I kept getting earthbender, so I'm like, I'm just an earthbender. I think both my parents got waterbenders, and I'm like, that makes sense. I'm like, but I'm an earthbender. I'm like, my entire family is the same, but I'm like, hey, I'm like, couldn't be me. I always got to be different in some way, shape, or form, I guess. But I hope that there's like an episode that has like Iroh in it, even if it's just like a flashback. Because, I mean, we all know he's gone, but like, if he's still like in the spirit realm, like I would love to, you know, have him talk to maybe the current Avatar. Like, that would be really cool. Maybe like tell him about the teas that they have now and stuff. Like, that would be perfect. Like, it would warm my heart and I would probably cry. But I'm excited for like the new, like, I think it's gonna be a TV series. I hope it's gonna be a TV series. But I'm like, let's go airbender, or not airbenders. I mean, I like airbenders, but like earthbenders is where it's at personally. Like, a lot of people choose firebenders, and I'm like, that's good. That's great, you know. But I'm like, hey, but like earthbending, it's such a strong form of bending, and yes, it does take time, but it's just so freaking cool. I mean, you know, you look at Toph. Toph is like my favorite character. And I aspire to be like her every day. But I'm like, she's just so freaking cool. And I'm like, I want to be like that. Obviously, I can't actually earthbend, but like, if I could, she would be my role model for that. But I'm like, she's so cool. She's so cool. I hope we get to see her in the new series, but I don't think we will. Because I'm like trying to think of how old she is with like Legend of Korra. I'm not sure if we're actually going to be able to see her or any of the other gang. Or if we do, it'll probably be in the, you know, spirit realm. I'm hoping they're like in the spirit realm and like that the next avatar can like talk to them all. Cause I can't. It's really hard to imagine Avatar without, you know, the gang. So I'm like, please, like even if it's just a little cameo for like a split second, I'll take it. But like I know it may not make sense story-wise, but like I need this. Let me be delusional for like a day, okay? Honestly, I feel like they have so much material to work with though for Avatar. Like, I mean with you know, the Kyoshi books that they're putting out that I still need to read, by the way. Like, it's still on my list. I just need to actually buy the books and read them because I really want to. But like they could honestly make like a TV series or like a movie off of the books that they put out too. I know they have comics as well. But again, I'm like, hey, you could easily turn that into like a show. Just saying. Even if it's like short, like the little shorts that people used to do, like I'd totally be down for it. I'm like, give me all the Avatar content, please and thank you. Because I love Avatar so much. It's so great. I need to rewatch it actually, because it's been some years. I'm like, all right, let's go, new year. But maybe I'll watch it. Maybe I'll start watching it again. Maybe I'll ask my parents if they want to watch it, because I don't think they ever really sat down and like actually watched it. Like they watched some episodes with me when I was like binging it for like a week. It may have been longer than a week actually. But they like watched some episodes, but I don't think they watched all of them with me. So I can be like, hey, you wanna watch Avatar with me? So we can be caught up. Well, technically, in order to be caught up, they'd have to watch Legend of Korra as well. So it's like, big oof. But I'm like, there's so many like shows that I want to watch with them. I mean, I think most of them I've already watched. But I'm like, I want to see your reactions. Like, I'm one of those people that loves to watch other people's reactions. Hi. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I'm one of those people that likes to watch other people's reactions to things, which is why a lot of the YouTube videos I watch are reaction videos. So like, yeah. So I'm like, I have a list of stuff that I want to watch with my parents and whatnot, and some of my friends. I'm like, okay. Now I have to figure out how I want to do this, because I was planning on just putting like a regular brick block in there, but then I was like, wait, what if I have a slab for the brick? So I'm like trying to figure that out. Where's the... Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Cause yeah, okay, so I have this. So I could possibly do that. Cause I'm like, I just don't know if it's gonna look weird. That's the only thing. I think I'm gonna put it, if I do, probably right. Oh shoot, I just lost track. I think this one? Like doing like that. I don't know if that looks weird though. Cause like now there's... Oh wait, I just figured it out. Okay. I I think if I do this, oh no, there's gravel. Frick. Okay, there we go. So if I do this, no, not that. But if I do that, would that look okay? Or do I want to put it on the top? I guess it would make more sense for it to be on the top because it's kind of like holding the books, you know? Maybe I'll do it that way and see if I like that. Probably go all the way down. But the only issue is I can't put anything in here. That's the only issue. Let's see. Oh, shoot. Nope. There you go. Put that right there. I may need to put a torch, or not a torch, but a lantern in here, just so I can see better. Forgot to switch the blocks. No! Dang it. I keep doing that. Frick. Okay, there we go. Yeah. But going back to what I was saying about, like, what is it called? Like, shoujo and, like, romance. I, especially as a kid, was not really into it. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of an edgy kid. I was like, no, ew, romance, disgusting. And then something happened, I guess, and now I really, well, okay, it has to be a specific type of shoujo or romance. I'm like, it can't just be like fluffy, you know, ooh woo, like, oh my gosh, I'm in love with this guy or whatever. I'm like, that's why I like Fruits Basket so much. It's not just strictly romance. It's like, it's kind of a drama. But it's like the focus isn't just romance. Like, yes, there's romance in it, but it's the focus is not romance. And I think I like shows like that, that aren't just focused on the relationship between the two characters, or at least like in the romantic sense, but like them, you know, building a relationship together as, you know, friends and as people just in general. And then it blossoms into, you know, a and then it blossoms into, you know, a relationship, a partnership. And I love that because I'm like, it's like realistic, but not like, it's what a relationship should be a lot of times. You know, starting off as friends, starting off, you know, getting to know each other just as people, because it's like, how can you have like truly, you know, fall in love with somebody if you don't know them, you know what I mean? Because like, yeah, you can like love somebody or like have a crush on somebody or something, but if you're not, you know, putting in the work to get to know them, you know, a lot of times that attraction is just to the physical, like the physicalities of that person, and that's not really love. And so I love when shows, you know, really show those hardships. They really show, you know, the characters not just being, you know, head over heels for each other, but, you know, getting to know each other, having arguments, you know, falling, you know, in their relationship at that time. And it's just, it's so good. I think that's why I love, you know, Fruits Basket so much, is because it's like, it's not just about the romance, you know, these characters have their own lives. They have things that they have to deal with, you know, life stuff, relationships, and it's painful, and I think a lot of times it's painful to watch, but it's real. And I think for romance, for me anyway, it has to be somewhat realistic, otherwise I just don't enjoy it. Like, I don't like the you know, the fluffy, you know, cute stuff as far as romance goes. I'm like, no, like, give me sadness, give me, you know, that the good cry, you know, because I want to feel. Like, if a romance doesn't make me feel, then I don't enjoy it. And that's why I don't really watch a lot of romance. And then for shoujo, just in general, I just have to be in the mood for it. Because there are some times where I'll just not like I want to watch a show because it's like popular or whatever. People say it's really good, but I'm like I have to be in the mood for it. Otherwise, I'm just kind of like like I have no motivation. I think recently the shoujo that I've been watching is oh frick, what is it called? The Apothecary Diaries, and then A Sign of Affection. I've been watching that with my partner, which has been really good. We only got to like episode 3 because we're busy people, but it's really good so far. Like I'm like, this is so cute. Like, and I just really love the art style too. Like it's just so. It just makes me feel all warm and fuzzy, and I'm like, that's one of the only shows that I'm like, okay, I'll allow this because it just makes me feel good. If a romance or a shoujo does not make me feel good, a lot of times I just don't watch it. I'm not gonna lie to you. If it don't make me feel like anything, or very little, like it feels like I'm forcing myself to find something good about the show, then usually I stop watching it. I'm trying to think of what other shoujo I've watched. Kami-sama, is it? Wait, yeah, Kami-sama Kiss. That's one of my favorites. I need to finish the last episode. I know what happens. I just I didn't want to watch it because I knew that it was ending and I really liked the show, so I just didn't I didn't finish it. So I have to go back and like remember what all happened and then finish it. So I may just like rewatch the entire thing just for funsies. Because I'm like, I love that show so much. And it just makes me happy. Plus, I love me a fox man. Like, not gonna lie to you. But, like, I'm not gonna lie though. I've been on like kind of a nostalgia kick recently. I've been like going back to like my old like playlists and stuff, and like looking at the music and AMVs that I used to watch, and getting like overly emotional about them. And I've been like, even like with my manga collection, I've been collecting more like, or like I guess older series, just because I don't know. I do want to start reading I think it's Ranma 1/2 or something like that. I have the first volume, and I'm trying to get the other ones because I really want to read it. I tried watching it, but I can't remember if I liked it or not. So I'm like, usually if I don't like something, I try to read it. I do want to read, kind of like shifting gears just a little bit, but I do want to read Fire Force. But at the same time, it's just so freaking long that I don't know if I want to do that, you know? So I'm just kind of like stuck. Because I've had so many people like tell me like, oh my gosh, you need to, you know, watch Fire Force. And I'm like, I've tried 3 separate times and I just don't like it. I think I can't get over the fan service. I think that's what it is. I don't like it. Like, it's just, there's one character in there that's just straight up for fan service, and I'm like, I don't care about that. Like, get out of here. So I don't really like it. I think for that reason, that's the only reason I can't, or I don't keep watching it, is because I just don't really enjoy that. You know what I mean? It's not my cup of tea, and I'm just kind of like, okay, like, I don't like that. So it's really hard for me to watch. I want to give it another try, but I'm like wondering maybe I should read the manga, see if that might be better. Because somebody I was talking to at work, they were like, yeah, it's really, you know, good despite all the fan service. And I was like, okay, like, but the fan service is still an issue for me. I'm like, if it gets better, like if somebody tells me, oh yeah, it definitely does get better, then maybe I'll like pick it back up again. But as of right now, I'm like, I want to, you know, rewatch it, but at the same time, I just don't enjoy it. Like, I try, and especially because I've heard it has ties to Soul Eater, and I freaking love Soul Eater. But it's weird because it's like, with that, I'm fine. Like, I don't really care about the fan service, but for some reason, like Fire Force just really bugs me with that, and I'm like, I don't really care. Same thing with Fairy Tail. I love Fairy Tail. I know the amount of fan service that's in it, and I honestly could care less. I'm not sure if it's a tolerance build-up thing or what, but I'm like, I don't know why, but Fire Force just, it just does not. I just can't get through it. But I'm like, I really want to finish it. I really want to finish Fire Force because of its ties to Soul Eater. Because I love Soul Eater, and I need to rewatch it again because I didn't watch it last Halloween, and I'm really upset about it because I literally had a plan to watch it. But yeah, it's just one of those things that I'm like, I want to enjoy it. I want to enjoy Fire Force because I know it's good. Like, I've seen some clips, and I'm like, holy crap. But oh, one second. Sorry, my Alexa was yelling at me. But welcome back, Zach. I'm just talking about Fire Force because I cannot get through it. I want to finish it. Like, I didn't even get past the first season, but I want to finish it. So I'm like, okay, well, maybe I should read the manga. But I'm like, okay, I don't want to buy the manga and just not even like it, you know? So I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Because, like, I had this plan to, go all in and, like, get myself excited about watching Fire Force or reading it. And, like, get, like, a plushie and get get the first, like, 5 volumes of the manga or something and just, like, have fun with it. But I'm like, I can't even get through the anime. I don't know if I want to commit that hard to the manga, you know? And then I also want to get the Soul Eater manga, because I've heard that's really, really good. I have the first season of the anime, on DVD, and I have it, I have it signed. I got it at a freaking con, for $5, because I think the person just wanted to get rid of it, and I was like, fair. But I'm like, but $5 for a signed physical copy of the first season of Soul Eater that cannot be found, like, anywhere else, probably, like, bruh. How long? I'll probably, once I'm done with, like, the shelving and, like, down here, not necessarily the floor, but, like, where I haven't put anything, like, down here by the bookshelves, then I'll probably call it. So I'd say about probably 15 minutes or so. Just so I can, give myself a break and hopefully cosplay within the next hour or so. But again, it's gonna depend on my energy levels. But yeah, so probably not much longer, but yeah, whenever I finish this. But I'm thinking it's probably gonna take like 15 minutes, if that. Because I'm literally just breaking stuff and placing stuff, so it's not. That's the nice thing about playing Minecraft, is it's not mentally taxing, so I'm like, I could just kind of mindlessly do this. But yeah. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I have to, like, actually, take pictures and stuff, because I forget. Especially, like, with cons, I forget all the time to take pictures at cons. So I'm like, sometimes I have no pictures, or like I'll go out in cosplay and like just forget to take pictures, and I'm like, dang it, I'm so bad at that. So I do have some friends that have taken pictures, so I'm so grateful for them, because I like forgot, and I was like, frick, I don't have anything. But yeah, I'll definitely send you pictures in the Discord if there's any that I think are pretty cool. But yeah, typically, I don't know, like sometimes I'll send it in Discord, and then other times I just forget, or I just don't feel like it. Okay, let's see. I freak. Okay, so yeah, okay. That would suck if I'm trying to make sure that I didn't accidentally... No, that looks right? It's the same. I'm, like, deathly afraid that I accidentally, did not line these up right, and now this is gonna be like one block higher than the other ones. But I'm like, we'll see. Let's see. Frick. Accidentally breaking stuff. I'm surprised I didn't go through this tea as fast as I thought I was going to. I'm not even done with my first glass. I mean, it's in a bottle, but like I pour it into the glass that I have because I want to be fancy. But you know, I forgot. It's supposed to be pretty warm today, I think, or maybe that's tomorrow. Either way, I think I might go outside. Oh, I'm gonna touch grass for once in my life. What? I think last time I was outside, I like just got this random burst of energy and decided to clean the yard. So I was like, hey mom, I'm gonna go do this. And she was like, oh, all right. And I was like, yeah, let's go. And I was like hanging with my dog and talking to her because I'm delusional. But yeah, I go by she, her. I'm not really, I'll be honest, I'm not really into like, you know, pronouns. Like a lot of times when people ask, I'll say I don't care. But typically she, her, like I literally don't care what people call me. Like genuinely. It doesn't offend me if I get called the wrong pronouns or anything. Because it's not really, I don't know. Like I'm just a very kind of go with the flow person, so I don't really think about pronouns a lot. But yeah, she, her is fine. Honestly, whatever you want to call me, as long as it's not a rude name, I really don't care. As long as it's not rude and it's not appropriate, I don't care what you call me. Bro, get out of here. This isn't about you. Yeah, no, she knows I get into moods where like I'll just want to clean everything, and then other times I just don't want to do anything. So it happens a lot. I'm very like spastic a little bit. I'm very impulsive sometimes. So I have to check myself a lot to make sure, you know, not being too impulsive. But yeah. It was really funny. It was just like out of the blue. Like I think I like cleaned all the dishes and stuff and was like cleaning, and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna clean up the yard too, like for no reason. Like it wasn't even like, oh, you know, I think this would be nice to do. It's like, no, I literally was just kind of like, I think I'm gonna clean this, that sounds good, and like went outside for like 2 hours to clean the yard. And I'm still not done. Like, I still have to finish the rest of it. And I'm like, oh, well. That sucks. It's the only thing about, like, getting random bursts of energy is, like, once that energy is gone, it's gone. And a lot of times the tasks that I started, I take longer to finish. So I'm like, why the frick did I start this? Why did I think this was a good idea? No! Oh, frick. I saw it happening in my mind, and I couldn't stop it. I broke it. I broke it. Oh, no. Okay, let me see. Kind of see. I kind of want to add another shelf. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to leave it until next time, just in case. But I think I figured out, okay. So I think I'm gonna replace this middle part because I don't like how that looks. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Okay. Oh, thanks, Zach. I really appreciate it. I enjoy streaming. I think A lot of times I feel bad because I'm like, oh, I don't have nearly as much energy as I want to have. I was supposed to be like chaotic and stuff, but a lot of times I'm just chill. Like, but I think the key is really just, going with the flow. So I'm like trying to let myself just be. And if I want to be chill, I can be chill. If I want to be crazy, I can be crazy. There's no one telling me I can or can't do that. So it's like trying to have more grace with myself as far as like streaming goes. Ah, frick. Oh, frick. There we go. Okay, there we go. Got a system going. Ha ha ha. Aw, dang. Oh, English was the hardest for him? I guess that makes sense, because I think English is probably, one of the most difficult languages from what I've heard. From, like, non-English speakers, I heard that it's really difficult. Especially, like, vocabulary-wise. Especially because we, like, abbreviate everything, and then we have, like, slang words, and it's, like, really difficult for people who don't speak English as their first language. So I can see that. I can definitely see that for Frost. There we go. Alright. Trying to think. So I'll do these, and then I'll call it, I think. I think that sounds good. Oh, wait, frick. There we go. So I was like, it looked weird with just, like, all of these, like, kind of caving, or not caving in, but, like, kind of going in like that, and then just this being flat, and I was like, I don't like that. There we go. Oh, I forgot to... Dang, I need to read today. I've been trying to read more, because, like, that's, especially for voice acting, that's one of the things I say is to, make sure you're reading, specifically, I think, out loud, is usually what helps, and it has been helping, I feel like. I tend to stutter a lot, so it definitely, I feel like, helps me with, reading scripts and stuff, to not stutter, or not to second guess myself, which is nice, but I'm like, I actually need to sit down and read, so, that, and I, like, have a lot of, like, Danmei that I'm trying to read, because I have, Scum Villain's Self-Saving System, I have Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation, and then I have Heaven Official's Blessing, finally. I just need Volume 2. I got Volume 3 for, like, super cheap, so I was like, I'm just gonna take this. But I'm trying to read through all of those, so I can be caught up somewhat. I'm still not caught up with anything, but it's okay. Ooh, do I like that? I kind of like that. Okay. Ooh, yeah, I'll keep that the way it is. I think that'll look cool. I can always change it later. Oh, frick. Oh, no! Go this way. There we go. No. Dang it. There we go. Dang it, there's 2 of them now. I went from 4 to none, and now there's 2. Guys, dang it. Leave me alone. The freaking Akira meme. Just leave me alone. Akira. I freaking love that meme so much. It's so great. Let's see. Oh, he ended up... Wait, so Frost, ended up on, Earth. He landed in, like, China specifically? So is that how he, like, learned, to speak, Chinese or Mandarin? Yeah. Okay. I was like, wait, where am I at? Did I not fill this in? Oh my gosh. Okay, gotcha. That makes sense. Oh, nice. That's not an easy thing to do either. Like, I mean, I know it's like a character, but I'm like, it's still not an easy thing to do. Languages are hard, especially, you know, I feel like Asian languages, just in general, are pretty difficult. I think I've said this before, but like, I tried to learn Korean. It's not, I'm not saying it's a hard language. I don't think it is. But I went from learning Japanese to learning Korean, and it's a completely different alphabet. So my brain could not handle it. So I have not been able to learn Korean because my brain is wired for Japanese, and I'm like, oof, this sucks. I think I tried to learn German one time while I was learning Japanese, and that did not go very well at all. German is pretty easy from what I've seen, but it's like when you're learning another language with it, at least for me, it's really difficult. Right, yeah. That makes sense. Oh, frick. No. Okay, there we go. I was like, wait, I did something wrong. Wait, did I? Okay, I did fix that. I just had to make sure. Okay. It's slowly getting there. Oh, frick. I'll eventually move. Like, okay, so I kind of like the way that these floating lanterns look, but at the same time, I know they're not gonna float. So I'm like, okay, should I put a, you know, a block there, like have floating blocks? So I think I'll figure that out next time. I did want to play, what was it? Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom again, but like, it's been really laggy and really scuffed. Like, I did some recordings and I was like, I can't even play this. It's like screwing my setup up so bad. So that's why we were playing Minecraft, because my computer hates me. I guess technically it'd be my Switch. Well, maybe it is my computer. Maybe my computer doesn't like Tears of the Kingdom, but let's see. Let's see. Okay. Google doesn't put English in top 10, really? For hardest languages? Sounds kind of biased. Not gonna lie. But yeah, I'll definitely consider it. I know I've been like kind of not like looking at commissions a lot, but more of like I'm like kind of looking around, just casually browsing type of thing. But yeah, I'll definitely keep that in mind. Okay, let's see. Yeah, yeah, it is a very hard language. That's why I was like, what? I'm like, there's no way it's not at the top 10. Like, top 10? I mean, I get, like, there's a lot of languages, I get it, but I'm like, I feel like English is, you know, a very popular language, but that doesn't mean it's easy. You know what I mean? Just because a lot of the population knows English doesn't mean that they, you know, that it's an easy language. So I'm like, why is it not at top 10, bro? Okay. I'm trying to make sure there's nothing else that I needed to do. I'm not gonna do it right now, but I may put an extra brick at the top here just to make it look good. But I think this is turning out pretty decent. I think I just have to add more stuff and give it more personality, but I think we're good. Yippee. Wahoo! Okay. I'm gonna get some more of my tea real quick. Let's see. I'm gonna switch to my chatting screen. Probably need to change the background just so it's darker so I can actually freaking see. Oh. Right. I always like, at least for like shows like that, I always thought like English was like, you know, a universal language, but also kind of not. Like it was like, I guess the best way I can think about it is like with Undead Unluck. A lot of like the characters have these. I think it's like a tie that's like a translator. So it's like they're kind of speaking the other person's language, but also not. Like it's so that they can like the character can understand everybody regardless of what language they speak, and then whatever they say, I guess, is translated into their language or something like that. So it's not necessarily. I don't think it's them speaking that person's language, but it's like it makes it so that way they can understand each other, if that makes sense. I'm like I'm low key confusing this. Right, yeah. That would make sense. Especially like in world, I think that would make a lot of sense. And it'd be interesting to see how that would like play out too. Instead of just having Earth, you know, be the center. Um but yeah. But I think I'm going to call it here. And give my voice a break. And just chillax. I have to work on my taxes, but that's like later. I think I have to do it later. Um, but yeah. So I'm trying to think. I know I'm gonna stream next week, but I'm not sure when. So, yes, adult stuff. Unfortunately, sad. But yeah, I'm not sure when next week I'm gonna stream, but I will stream next week. Obviously I'll put out a schedule for next week. And yeah, and then I'll try and post some stuff because I would like to post stuff because I'm so far behind. I have stuff to post. I just have to sit down and edit it. So, yeah. But yeah, I am going to get out of here. Thank you as always for joining me, Zach, and thank you to anybody else who was able to chillax and watch. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys at some point. Bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.